Hello, man. Also, this is your boy Sharker316. Here we are giving you guys a game here against your mom's husband. This is the Ice Bowl tournament, and we're playing a community game. And this is a tournament game, so the winner gets $100, and I'm gonna advance to the second round. Whoever wins advances to this next round. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and play it in the snow, and it's totally different playing in the snow. A lot of players play in snow, but sometimes you'll get some player online that changes the settings to snow. So be ready, and I already pretty much know what to use. So just watch the video here. Some of the plays that I use. This is Houston playbook, and you're gonna go ahead and see some of my plays, offense and defensively. So make sure if you guys got my guide, so you guys can know what I'm talking about while I'm using this plays here in actual game online. So, in a tournament game, I was trying to establish the run here, and I just couldn't believe that the first play of the game we get a fumble. So, but luckily we recovered there. Gonna go ahead and audible here to my favorite pass. I always like to have a trail. It doesn't matter where. That's my rule. Even when I use the Jets playbook or I use another playbook, I always have a trail every single in the backfield every single time because that's my escape route. If nothing's open, that one will be open the very end. As you guys see here, the trail routes are my bread and butter every single time on bunch, on split formations, on anything that has it. I'll use always a trail route. The trail route is RB coming kind of like a in route, goes out and then comes back in. That's my trail route that I like to use. I use a combination of fade routes and drags and streaks every single time, making it look different. He uses a manual rush. Manual rushers are real easy to beat because they're not guarding the top, so everything on top is it's open against manual rushers. But as you guys saw there, he manually rushed me, got to the quarterback. But if I would have read something earlier, I would have definitely got it across and it got in a catch there for a first down. But I decided just to punt it away here, play it safe since it's a tournament game, and just let it go here and just let him play with my offense. It would have been nice right there if I would have actually gotten out in the 1 yard line, man. Would have been pretty nasty right there. Would have definitely destroyed him there. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're coming out in 4-3 defense. And you guys got anything to add to this thing, questions or anything? Just let me know. I'll go ahead and answer it here in the comment section of this video. You want to know what play this was and etc. I'm gonna go ahead and help you guys out. So here we go. I'm gonna grab the linebacker here, make sure he doesn't run to the outside. I'm gonna lock it up, and I'm actually using the defensive playbook cover two, and I like to use that one. Multiple defense. I could also use Chicago Bears. I use what else? What other playbook I do? I use 3-4 defense. I could use 3-4. As you can see here, we send the A gap and gets them right there in the sack. Third and 20 in this game right now, and it's an accelerated clock. I should have changed the setting right here for no accelerated clock, but makes the game go a little bit faster, which is awesome. I don't like to be playing a lot of games and it takes forever to finish, so that's why I make my games kind of snappy, fast, and quick. But at the same time, look at this. I'm trying to get the pick, but it's harder to pick the ball in the snow. They usually get a lot of drop picks. Every once in a while, the defender will get an animation where they intercept the ball when they're at a certain spot on the field. But this case is when you try to ball hawk or triangle or whatever to catch the ball. Usually in the snow, in heavy snow, they will drop it most of the time, uh, as you saw there. So here we go. We get the ball back. We locked them up there, trying to go ahead and run it back. I always like to go I do like a half a circle in, and then I go to the outside. That's I had a lot of success in not only this Madden but in previous Maddens. But I haven't returned a punt. I think only like 2 or 3 times this year. They made it a lot harder in special teams, and well, that's the way it's supposed to be. And not it shouldn't be easy to return punts or to return kickoff returns. But and like in previous Maddens, I used to always kickoff return them most of the time, or special teams used to be my thing. This time around, the the special teams a little bit more tighter coverage, which is really good and awesome. All right, so here we go. I can't. I'm right here. I have to send a streak. I cannot say have a fade because we're already in the red zone. I can't even see the freaking touchdown. Everything looks white, so I didn't even know I was already in the goal line or in the red zone or ready to score a touchdown. And we score a touchdown here to send my wide receiver on the outside. right there on a streak, and we're pretty much done right here, and we score. So we're 7-0 in this tournament, and we're gonna go ahead and keep the ball moving. And again, we want to contain my player. If he cannot pass, I'm not really worried. I'm just worried about stopping his run. As you see here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get him right here. If he lets go of his player, I could hit stick him. That's a beautiful thing, man. The Giants have a big guys on the kickoff team, and if I hit stick you, you try to run with it, I definitely could cause a fumble. You get out of the way, then I could also recover the ball back. So either or, you're fucked, man. That's what I gotta say, man. So here we go. He comes out with a draw. The best way to counter that kick, because a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, you do this fucking kick or whatever." It's real easy, guys. All you have to do is just fair catch it. That's the safest way to do it. And the reason I do that kick is basically because I don't want to get a run back. And there's been situations where I'm winning the game and everything's going smooth, and then the offense gets some momentum right when they return a kickoff. So that's the way to avoid kickoffs, especially on tournaments. Just lob it up there, let it kick by itself. Opponent has the option of either fair catching it, running it, or let the ball go. If they do either those two, the best option is to just fair catch it. Then there won't be no run back. You're just gonna have to sacrifice 15 yards, which is okay in the 35. That's pretty good field position. On defensively, and for them it gives them a little bit of space, but it's all good. I'd rather do that in a tournament than risk getting a touchdown all the way back, an easy touchdown. So here we go. Again, we lock him up right here defensively. We're gonna go ahead and get the punt. I'm gonna try to do a lot more full games here. Just let me know what you guys like it. This video, I'll definitely put more full games. This is my actual tournament scheme. I like to switch it up though. I don't like to. I have a different, like the Arizona. I have Jets. I'm putting out a Jets playbook because a lot of people have been requesting it. It's really awesome. It's a really high speed passing. And I'm gonna show you guys other games. So if you haven't seen the game versus myself and Forrest Gump, I used the Jets playbook against him and actually defeated him using the Jets playbook. So you can guys go ahead and check it out on my channel there in the live game. And I'm also gonna be doing a lot of live streams as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Now don't forget that we got a franchise going on, and it's gonna be a money franchise. So start buying your teams, man. You need to buy your teams, and you need to start getting ready for we're gonna get started like in January the 2nd. So that's something to look forward to there in 2013. And here we go, coming out in the snug flips formation. The best play out of snug flips. I really don't pass out of snug flips. Maybe sometimes I do bench. If the cornerbacks are in the inside of my wide receivers, I like to smart route my corner route so they could get smaller, kind of like a slant out, and just throw it out to the outside. But other than that, I don't feel like I want to risk anything out of the bench because I'm not really a fan of the bench. The snug flips formation with the Houston playbook. I'm not really comfortable with it, so I really don't use it. The only reason I come out in it is because I like the halfback draw, and I like that it has all the receivers there for the ready, and I could audible out of this formation to any formation, and I have 4 wide receivers on the field. That's the reason I come out in snug flips every single time. So and I also like to come out in it and then audible real quick before they see the formation. So I could come out and I could audible down to strong close, bunch under the center. I could come out in ace formation. I could come out in jumbo. There's a lot of things that you could do here under the center, or in gun coming out of the snug flip. So I'm always gonna have the wide receivers, especially the Giants have a good core wide receiver, so it's gonna be awesome. So here we go, halfback draw game. Halftime's almost here, and as you guys can see here, we got 1 minute 30 seconds left. So I'm gonna just kind of clock him, make him waste timeouts. He's not wasting timeouts here, so still trying to make him waste timeout. Play a little bit smart. Bradshaw right here. Really close call right here, but I saw him wide open there. Just pass position to the inside. Basically, what that was a fade route. Okay, I motioned him to the left, hike the ball, and this is a new concept that I'm using on my offense, and it gets a lot of my players open. And I could do it off the edge and the inside. I could streak the fullback. I could do all kinds of crazy shit with it. So it's awesome, guys. It's awesome. and I'm basically gonna share a lot of the stuff here. Once I come out with the Jets playbook, I'm gonna go ahead and come out with a mini um, user catch guide. The way I do it. A lot of people have their way. I am gonna tell you my way. I like to attack vertical. I don't like to attack the sidelines. I like to attack vertical every single time because I think that's the way you could attack, get more yardage, and as well score fast. So you could do it in snow, you guys see here. I'm doing it in snow. You could definitely do a lot of these catches in regular weather. So there's been occasions that it takes me like 3 plays to score because I always attack vertical every single time, and I got routes that I use with my wide receivers that I could definitely just pass position to the inside and I get a touchdown in 2 or 3 plays. That's it. So here we go. He's having a hard time passing the ball, especially with Flacco playing like with the the Ravens. Don't have really tall wide receivers, so Flacco's not finding his target today. So all I have to do is just contain him the middle of the field. As you can see here, I'm putting the 2 defensive ends in deep blue, putting in one of the DTs in spy. We could blitz the other DT and just guard the middle of the field here with the linebacker. Here he does not gain anything at all today. So it's third and 10, and he's about to get another turnover here. 52 seconds left in the second quarter, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just try to contain him because it's also hard to get a field goal. If you haven't noticed in the snow, it's hard to get a field goal as well. So as you can see here, I'm gonna go do the same thing. I'm just containing. All right, you don't want to use fag defense all the time, but you want to use it at a certain situation. I think this is a situation I would do it. I wouldn't risk sending a blitz right now because he could always burn me deep, or somebody will be wide open on the flats and he will get a lot of yardage. So I want him to think that I'm gonna contain him, and then I could send the blitz all of a sudden. And as you can see here, it's first and 10. Everybody's here. We hit him. He got a nice user catch right here. 40 seconds left in the game. Again, I'm trying to contain. I'm audibling down to 2 men under. I'm just going to go ahead and put my both defensive ends in purple, one of them in spy. I like to shade my secondary to the middle so I won't get burned deep down the middle of the field. He's just throwing the needle right here, man. Just throwing it. My defender was right on him, but he got the catch there. It should have been deflected. He got 18 seconds left. He has only wasted one timeout. Here we go, doing the same thing. This time I sent the blitz. Actually, this was a 3-man blitz off the edge, which is really nice. You could also send the A-gap out of this, but I like the 3-man edge rush that I got here on this play. And as you saw there, we got in. So here we go. We're setting it up. And then we're going to go ahead and just grab the linebacker here and just going to guard. And again, we're sending the edge rush. You see here? We got to him. He barely got this playoff, as you guys see here. 6 seconds left to go in this game, and I think he's gonna go for a field goal this time. So that will probably be the smartest thing to do. If he goes for it, definitely it's gonna be harder for him. And here we go. So don't forget, guys, that we got a franchise going on. Make sure you go to Madden Battles and register. Okay. Here we go. And oh, he's gonna onside kick. So that ball is gonna bounce off, man. The ball is gonna bounce, and just gotta be ready. What I like to do in kickoff returns to recover, I like to press my analog controller down and then hold X, which is the defensive assist button, and he will run automatically to the player and grab the ball, or grab the ball. He'll run automatically to the ball and jump on it. I don't try to go there and just go to the ball. If not, go. Just move him forward and then hold the defensive assist button, and he will recover the onside kick. Most of the time they do that. There are sometimes that they get brain farts and they won't fucking do shit, man. They drop it anyways. But in that situation, that's what I do, and most of the time I'm really successful doing that when people do onside kicks against me. And sometimes when I miss grabbing an onside kick is usually when with the hands team. Sometimes unbelievable the hands team cannot recover. Okay, so here we are, and he gets the ball back again. He decides to. This is a risky situation for him because he decides to bring it out. If I would have hit stick him straight on him, he would have definitely fumbled. That's how I play. I've been playing like this in Madden since Madden 11. Actually, earlier than that, I've been using some of the same tactics that I use on offense and defense. Probably getting better in defense this year than previous years. I think my best defensive game that I had was Madden 11. That was a lot of reading that I had to do. Madden 12, I wasn't too big of a fan of Madden 12. I did not like the users of it, where I couldn't turn my play around. I had a hard time turning my play around in Madden 12. This year they made it a lot easier, so I feel real good on defense. When somebody throws the ball, I have to do set up a 3-man blitz, 4-man blitz, 5-man blitz, have everybody encouraged over the top, and just guard with the linebacker this year. I mean, and that's basically what I like to do, and send the pressure, So, or I could play fact defense as well. And there's different types of those defenses that you could actually use to do really good. Like as you guys see here, I always like to send the edge. Now he's blocking the running back, so that leaves one less player I need to worry about on the field. So that makes it easier for me when he's actually blocking the running back. So if it's not going in, that's good. But he's blocking somebody. That means there's one less receiver on the field. That's how I think about it. And here we go. Basically, you guys want to know how to look at this. We get them right here. You want to know how to do this play? Let me know. Send me a message. Put it here in the comment sections. I'll be more than glad to help you guys out. Let me know the time of the play, and I'll definitely help you guys out with the setup of the play or let you know what it is. Also, everything's on the offense and defensive domination guide. All the schemes, all the concepts behind this, when to use them, how to use them, and gameplay. So, as you guys see here, running down the middle of the field. He almost was gone there, but he got lucky there. I stopped him, so I got lucky. He didn't leave. Ray Rice is a beast, man. If he leaves, he's gone. So here we go. Grab the linebacker here, cover the middle of the field. I'm sending the blitz, man. This is heavy. This is a 6-man blitz, and I'm gonna go ahead and send it against the run. Definitely stop it there. He only has 5 blockers, and decides to go to the outside and nowhere to go. Second and 13. Here we go. He's gonna go ahead and guard right here, the middle of the field. Anything coming across. You could also do a man zone coming. Look at this. It's a 3-man nano blitz. Come on. Just off the edge right there, as you guys see. Here we go. This is how Gump couldn't even stop this one either. I think this is what I use against Forrest Hump. And then here we go. Sending it again. This time he does get it across. We got 1 minute. Almost 1 minute left in the third quarter. So we're doing pretty good. We're containing him. It's 14-3, but he can still have a chance to come up with something. And it's 14-9. So he's gonna go ahead and kick the field goal. He kept it conservative. Does he make it? He didn't make it, man. Like I said, it's harder to kick the ball on the snow, man. It's hard to kick the ball in the snow. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and establish the run coming out of the snug blitz formation. And hopefully I don't fumble. Bradshaw likes to fumble in critical moments. Do any of you guys actually play with the Giants? Like I said, Giants are a good team. And guys, I posted the depth chart yesterday. So you guys want to know my depth chart setup? It's there. It's yesterday. It was posted there. So you shouldn't have a hard time looking at it. Make sure just to go look at my previous videos and you should be able to see it. Here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and clock him right here. But at the same time, I want to be able to put some points because I don't want him to score again and then give him a little bit of momentum, especially we're playing at the Ravens house. Because anything can happen at this moment. Somebody can fumble, it creates momentum for the other team, and then that's it. So keeping it conservative, I'm holding the R button because I want to hold the ball, make sure I don't fumble. 4 minutes left in this quarter, almost done here with this tournament game. So this ice bowl is pretty awesome, man. I love it, man. Something different with the ice. Players fall all over the place when you give them different routes. So it's pretty unpredictable what's going to happen. If you don't have your A game, sometimes your players would not catch the ball. And it's totally different. You got to think, What are you gonna do next? What can I do different? How can I catch the ball now? What routes are gonna work better than others? Like I said, those trail routes work a lot better in snow. I like it. I like to use them a lot. I always like to pass the lead. I think I have more success doing that, catching it, than just throwing it to the receiver and let him catch it himself. They usually drop the pass when I do that, but most of the time I pass it to the inside and catch him myself and grab the player and move him to the inside and etc. As you see here, this is always a pass lead going to the front. That's how they catch it. So sometimes if you just throw it at the receivers, they drop it. So you just gotta think like that. So here we go. We're getting closer here, but at the same time, I don't want to risk anything. Again, you got to remember that he got said read on the top. That's Ball Hawk himself. You know, they named the button after him. So you don't want to throw it to his direction. You want to try to keep it inside of him. As you see here, we streak the running back on the backfield, and we get a nice yardage here for a first down. We're fourth and goal right here on the goal line, fourth yard. And we're going to go ahead and try to run it inside and try to clock him as well. Play it smart. Because if I get 3 points here, he has to score twice, which he's not going to have a lot of time to do that. You see here, I'm already in the 1 yard line. Let's go ahead and let it run all the way to the 2 minute warning. And here we go. So, how many of you guys actually played with the Giants? Another team to use is the San Francisco 49ers. I think the Giants are pretty solid. If I would go to a Madden challenge, the Giants would be the team I would use, basically because of their linemen. This is my Madden challenge scheme that I'm using. So you guys are getting a first glimpse at it on an actual game, So this is what I'm using. Another scheme that I would like to use is the Jets, but since I'm not really familiar with that scheme, I wouldn't use it at a tournament. But it's a really good scheme. It's a really good scheme. I've beaten some top players with it, and it's a really pass scheme, a fast passing scheme. But the reason if I don't feel comfortable with it, and then I'm not gonna be doing good when the actual game comes on. So here we go. 17-13. Just keep it safe, and that's it right here. That I think this game is over pretty much. There's no way he's gonna come back. He hasn't been able to move the ball all day. The Ravens did not play good in snow. I mean, which I think is the receivers. Maybe the receivers are not that good for Madden and the Ravens. And Flacco is not getting it there today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and contain him here. You guys see here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my defensive end, send the 3-man nano blitz, or this is actually a 4-man now. Gonna go ahead and guard the tight end, the inside slot. Send the blitz on the outside, and there we go. I like to use. Sometimes I like to send the 3-man nano blitz out of the edge, and I also like to send 4. And as you saw there, the edge on the left side came in. So it's real easy setup, guys. If you guys want to know the setup, send me a message. I'll definitely help you guys do the setup for this play. See if I get a pick. I'm telling you, man, this should have been a pick right here. Like in ice, it's just the picks are. There's been where I throw it straight at my opponent's face, and he don't catch it. So that's why I'm telling you that it's harder to pick the ball than the snow. So unless you're in the right position, definitely look at this. Send the blitz again. Here we go. It's the basically what makes this play successful is the blitz angle of the linebacker here on the right that makes him get inside quicker and faster. He has to block somebody. He don't block somebody, it's always gonna come in like this. So as you see there, this is it. We get the ball back, and that's pretty much it. I could just clock him here, and the game is pretty much over. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be posting more full games so you guys can see how I use my strategy, what I do during an actual game. Also, I think I'm becoming a Cowboy fan again. I know, I've been talking shit about the Cowboys because they disappoint me sometimes, but they're 8-6 now. They're tied with the Redskins and the Giants for first place. They're all tied in the NFC East, so it's gonna be a really good race. Even though I use the Giants in regular in Madden, I love the Cowboys, even though when I hate them. So it's all good. So we see how it goes there next week and see what happens. So you guys missed a depth chart here. I posted a video yesterday. Make sure you guys check it out. Also, don't forget that we have a money franchise starting in January the 2nd. Money franchise and for one for $5, which is gonna be $100 price, and another one for $200, which would be a $10 price to get in. Hurry up, guys! It's filling up. And as soon as you register to Madden Battles, go ahead and buy it. It's in the Cash Money tab on the top. You buy the entry, you're gonna get your name is gonna change, it's gonna look all cool and everything, and everybody's gonna know that you're part of the league. So make sure you guys check it out. We're doing a lot of cool stuff at MaddenBattles.com and Madden All Stars. We always keep you informed. We always keep you up to date with the latest schemes and defensive schemes of what's going on and winning games, guys. That's what we'd like to do is, man, make you guys win games, make you qualify to big tournaments, win money, etc., guys. So pretty much this is it. 3 seconds left in the game. Hope you like this video, guys. And you like any formation or play in this game, put the time here. I'll go ahead and answer back as soon as possible and help you guys out. Until later, this was